Hi, this is an old epic scale Orc Braincrusha battle wagon, and this video is going to be the latest in my series of scaling up such models to show what they would have looked like if they had been available for Warhammer 40,000, which would have been back during the days of Rogue Trader. Now, this particular model here is one where some basic templates were provided in an edition of White Dwarf magazine to build one yourself, but it wasn't quite a direct copy, so I'm going to be working from scratch to scale this up. And I have to say, I'm not entirely sure where the name Braincrusha comes from. For most of these vehicles, they seem to have some sort of feature on them that matches the name. For example, the Gut Ripper had big claws to rip with. The Bone Breaker and Bone Cruncher, they had big rollers on the front to break and crunch things. Whereas this vehicle features a large caliber gun at the front here, and then a couple of smaller scale turrets either side, but very little to be crushing brains with. But anyway, that's enough of my confusion described, and now on with the scaling up. As usual, I began by making sketches of what I wanted the model to look like. These are 1-to-1 scale and show all the details I'm expecting to put on. And once I was satisfied with this, I moved into 3-dimensionals with a basic cardboard prototype of just the core structure of the vehicle, including this tower assembly at the top. And then once I was satisfied that it was looking good in 3 dimensions, I translated this into a plasticard model. You can see, of course, I've already added the main front wheels, which are made from some short sections of plastic pipe, just capped with plasticard. And the tracks have wheels made from sellotape reels, and then just very thin plasticard wrapped around them. The only main detail I've added so far is the mesh, just either side in these sort of trough assemblies, and I put that in before I glued these on because I just thought it'd be a lot easier than trying to get it in afterwards. But now I need to add the rest of the details to this model. So here is the detailed model, and I have gone about adding these details in my usual fashion with lots of smaller pieces of plasticard and whatever odds and ends I had lying about that looked about the right size and shape. And largely all of these details are just as they appeared on the original epic scale model. I've not had much need to use any artistic license, although having said that, there are some things that I've really made up myself. The details on the wheels in the tracked section, those I just did as I thought looked good rather than trying to just duplicate what was on the original model. I've also added some washers here, which will form headlights. Those weren't on the original model, and neither was this grille here between the front wheels. I've also adjusted the detailing on this cone section here of the tower, and I've done this so that the plates I have put on and the rivets conceal the construction method of the tower. And so now, with all this detailing done, all I need to do is paint the model. So this is the completed Braincrusha, scaled up to Warhammer 40,000 scale, and as you can see, I have painted this in a very generic colour scheme rather than identifying this vehicle with one of the Orc clans. So far, I'd actually say this has been my favourite of the Orc battle wagons that I've scaled up, but there are still more of these yet to go in this ongoing project, so we'll have to wait and see if it remains that way. In the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this particular video. Thanks for watching. Bye.